Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I bring to you a final pick'ems review. So, did my pick'ems. As you can see, did this on the first. It's been a couple of weeks, and in fact, at the time of this video going up, kickoff for America should be tomorrow. Since then, some interesting developments have happened in some of the regions. So, I'm going to fix that shit on my pick'em. Do I gain much out of it? No, but at least one person did ask on one of the videos if I was changing anything, and I figured I'd just make a video with all the changes that I might make. Most of my reasonings and like the longer ones are still there, so I'll try to keep this one quicker. But let's fix this. Starting off with going down Loud Cloud 9, I'm still confident. NVEG. From what I heard, I believe Kesnet on Envy may not be able to make it. And I think that was my literal pushing over the edge. So I think EG takes this. And then we come down to Crew and Furia, and it sounds like Crew might not be there. So, as much as I am uninspired by what I saw out of Furia, I really want to be higher up on them because I do like the players on there. But my goodness, I was flabbergasted by what the fuck we saw out of them. Um, but with that, we'll give Furia the first win because it sounds like Crew might not be there. And this one doesn't have a change. What public perception might be swaying me? I I don't have any bad opinions about the people on Lev, well, the players, um, and it seems like everybody's high up on them. And we've seen them. They have a sub. I don't know why I'm not as high on them. I really wish I had an explanation for why. And when I say that though, I did notice that uh looking at my last video of the America's kickoff pick'em, I didn't realize I had them losing so many games. So I do think I want to slightly change that. That's not a outside change. That's a damn. I guess I did have them losing more than they should, right? I don't know. So we'll think about that one. But I still am confident that 100 Thieves takes it because I believe that their sub is going to be there for the first game. And I don't know why. I think I'm starting to believe in 100 Thieves for some odd reason. However, I do think MIBR should still take it over EG and Sentinel's Furia. I do think Sentinel should still take it over Furia. So we fix that, and then we come over here. I still think NRG MIBR. I had MIBR. I think I still have MIBR. Sentinel's G2. I think I have G2. I still stand by the fact that I'm worried about G2, not because of Baby Babe, but because of Josh, Trent, and Valen. Um, huh. MIBR G2. I think I had MIBR going through here, didn't I? Trying to remember. But also, right now, I mean, I guess that doesn't matter. What do I feel happens now? Let's say G2 looks shaky in this one, MIBR quals, and everybody goes, "Oh no, G2, how could you do this? Oh no." Now, coming down here, I know what I want the result to be on this one. Let's say MIBR quals that way. Or does MIBR look shaky on the first one? Where everybody's like, how could you let this happen? MIBR versus G2. mean, they do still have Giacomo and Leaf versus Aspas and Zekin. Damn, this is still hard. This is still hard. You know what? G2 have been still have a system longer. Let's say G2 does do that. Let's say G2 still does that there. All right, so now we come to I'm taking Envy here. Fuck it. And then Crew EG. Does Crew have their team by now, though? Current state of the world. Do they have their team? And I am a Potter believer. Man, do they have their team by the second match? Uh, let's give it to EG. Then we come 100 Thieves Envy. I think I'd give it to 100 Thieves. EG Cloud9. Cloud9 should be winning that one. They should be. 100 Thieves NRG. Now, has my opinion changed enough on the systems? Do I think NRG bottoms out? I mean, that'd be hard for them to bottom out. If, if the coaching staff is smart enough, which NBS and Doom Bros, I have full confidence that they are, they just let Cryo up. And I think I said this before. I think that I am not confident that anybody on NRG really stops a Cryo up while being supported by Asuna Bang. Asuna and Bang. Timatino and Mata, I do think is going to be an interesting matchup. And I'm still worried about Timatino. I don't know if they can have that quick turnaround of maturity as a duelist. I mean, I don't think I had that word with Mata. For context, I said it in America's Kickoff Pick'em video, but I am worried about 100 Thieves in regard to Timatino specifically. Not that I think that they're not a shooter, not at all. That's not that. But from watching so far, maybe it's because it was events that didn't really matter. They do remind me of an 18-year-old duelist that is just like, all right, you got your two, but I need you to recognize that getting the one and falling back here would have put your team in a better position than getting two and dying. I think if they can work that out, and then that's further stressing me by the hecticness of what the other three have played, or the veteran three were used to playing in. I really hope that Vorin Timatino changes that mentality within the team. But can NRG bring it in? You know what? There should be an upset somewhere along the way. Have we had a champs winner completely bottom the fuck out immediately? That stuck together? That's important. That stuck together? I don't know. Alright, let's not be too kooky. Let's still give it to NRG. Ah, man. I think I want to be kooky. I think I want to be a little bit crazy. I think I want to be a little bit crazy. We'll say 100 Thieves upset. Nah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Nah. Let's put NRG there. Let's put NRG there. Cloud9 Sentinels. I believe we saw them play each other in the Sentinels. Was it Classic or Invitational this time? I forget. Either way, somehow Sentinels whooped that ass, if I remember correctly. And I don't see that turning around soon. Which I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised. Maybe they didn't whoop their ass that bad. But I do remember they lose against them twice, and I'm just like, how is that? How's that happening? I don't know if John is a second caller at all, and they're just like going to make sure that John. I don't expect John to counter call. He doesn't seem like the type. But I feel like when you have the brain power of two IGOs versus a new IGO, that might be tough. And I'm just now realizing John's situation is just like T1. Where it's like, oh, there's a new IGL, even though you've had this IGL forever with this team. So I guess if they can do it, Sentinels can do it too, right? NRG Sentinels taking NRG MIBR. I'm taking MIBR quals. So G2 quals, MIBR quals so far. We have Loud Furia. Mm. Actually, do I want to change this? Let's change this. Actually, let's make it spicy. Streets are saying love. I'll listen to the streets every now and again. Let's say you love. If that's how, this might get interesting as fuck. Oh, I think I like that. I think I like that better. Lev NRG. I think I like that better. Over EG and over Sentinels? Over Cloud9? Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay, hold on. NRG Lev. I think NRG takes that still, and I think I still go MIBR here. All right, I think I like that. Loud Furia. Ooh. Oh man. Oh man. All right, Furia. Don't disappoint me. But no. I take that back. They have Verdi. What am I talking about? Loud. I'm taking Loud here. I'm taking Loud. Yeah. What the fuck am I talking about? Crew should be a team by then, so we're taking Crew. Loud, EG. Potter, work your magic. Crew Envy. I know people are going to be flipping to want to see that one. Goodness. Goodness. Oh, sorry, excuse that. Crew versus Envy. Who wins that? Do they have all of their team together? If they have their teams together, I'm taking Crew. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking Crew if they have their team together. E.g. 100 Thieves. I think I'm taking 100 Thieves there. Crew Sentinels. Yeah, I think I'm taking Crew. 100 Thieves Crew. You know, let's get absolutely insane. Nah, that's a tough ass run if they do. Okay, let's not be that crazy, I don't think. I was gonna say, let's say 100 Thieves makes it through this way. But they still have to go through Crew, Liv, and NRG to do it. Oh man. Um I'm high on them now, but I don't know if I'm that high. Or I'm higher on them now. I don't know if I'm that high. That's an insane task. 100 Thieves Crew, 100 Thieves Crew, 100 Thieves Crew. Let's say that 100 Thieves does it. Let's say 100 Thieves does it. Do I think that 100 Thieves is better than the Sentinels? Yeah. Yeah, I think I do. And better than Envy and Cloud9 to make that make sense? Yeah, I think so. I think so. 100 Thieves versus Lev. Honestly, there's a shot. You know what? This is going to be my wild card. We might sack the entire pick'em lower run for this. We just might. I think 100 Thieves can take it over Lev. Do I truly believe that? I think so. I think there's a chance. 100 Thieves NRG. NRG misses out by losing to MIBR. Then they have to face 100 Thieves. Does 100 Thieves barely miss it in the lower final? Or does NRG take it? Common sense would dictate NRG takes it. But now they have NBS and Doom Bros. Chamber is in a decent spot in the meta. As you can tell, a lot of this in my head relies on them doing what I think more teams should do and playing to your player strengths versus playing what everybody else is fucking playing. And if they can create a comp that just lets Cryo, Chamber, Bang, Viper, Austin Akeo? What is Austin playing? What can Austin play in this current state in the meta that would make sense? Oof. I think Waylay's fallen off. Timothy's Waylay was okay. Well, that was also where I was concerned. I think Waylay is coming down in strength. Can he play Neon? Let's see. Neon, Chamber, Viper, Sova. That would put Asuna on Omen or Astra. Or do you let Bang go Astra and then put Asuna on KO? Neon, Sova, KO, Astra, Chamber? Into, let's just say, thinking about their shit. Sova, KO, Omen, Waylay. What am I missing? What am I missing? Omen, KO, Waylay. Oh, uh, huh. What are they playing? Viper, Sova. I'm trying really hard to justify it in my head, and I think there's a way. Do we become a 100 Thieves fanboy again? Having them beat Liv and NRG in the lowers would be absolutely mad. But I believe in this coaching staff. Fuck it, let's do it. I know. uh, I said we were doing this to fix my pick'ems. And here we go on some absolutely smoking coal. Can I say that on YouTube? Smoking insanity, I guess. To do that. Alright. We'll do it, fine. That's it. That over 11 NRG is insane. Oh goodness, that's wild. That's wild. Over crew, Lev, NRG is insane. I have NRG missing by losing to MIBR twice. That would actually really fucking suck if that's actually how that goes down for them. Losing against MIBR twice. And then losing to 100 Thieves. Oh my gosh, they're going to. I don't wish that on them, but if that's what happens, oh man, that people will be ruthless on the interwebs. And I hope they don't. Because really, that would just be losing to MIBR twice. Really. Damn. Damn. Pacific had a major change. I guess the majorest change for me is, I will say a couple of things. I completely forgot that Mini is now helping Zeta, and I'm okay on Zeta. And DRX Flashback is out, and Hermes is in. Um, and as you all saw in that last one, I was high up on DRX because of Flashback. So they also have Hyunmin still. How bad does that change things? Team Secret, that doesn't change. Zeta, full sense. Everybody else is high on full sense. I think I'm still going to take a Zeta here. Am I? Am I? Sugar Zero. Minnie's helping. They looked insane at some points in the off season. You know, we're still locking it. I'm still high on GE. Gen G. Still think I'm going there. T1, yep. DRX Zeta. Yeah, I think that still doesn't change. Paper X GE doesn't change. RQ Gen G doesn't change. T1 DRX, nope. Paper X Gen G still T1 Paper X. Okay, yeah, I don't think any of that changes. Nongsim RQ Full Sense GE. I think I still take that. Vero Zeta. I think I still take that. DFM Team Secret. RQGE, yep. Zeta Team Secret. I think I still take Team Secret, right? Who do I have them beating? Do I think the Team Secret is better than Full Sense? I guess not. So I guess by that logic, I should put Zeta here. But I still think Gen G here. I think I had GE. GE T1. T1 should still be doing it. Then come down Full Sense Team Secret. I think that's Full Sense. Full Sense DRX. Honestly, Full Sense could do it. RRQ Zeta. I think I still take RRQ. Full Sense RRQ. Full Sense RRQ. Fuck it, let's go Full Sense here. Let's go Full Sense. Actually, let's close out Americas now that we're done. Full Sense Gen G. I'm still high on Gen G actually. Gen G Global. You know what? Let's make lower our miracles. Let's make lowers our miracle runs. The ones that just don't terribly make sense, but fuck it for pick'em fun. GE, you're going through. Save the pick'em. See you all after the event. All right. EMEA. Were there any major changes for EMEA that I can't remember right now? EMEA. What happened with you all? Let's do it that way. Did anything really change in MEA? No, because you all still aren't fucking locking rosters at this point. But I guess we might as well review it still really quickly. Do I still believe Navi KC? Yeah. Foot Gentlemates? Yeah. Pacific BBL? Yep. Ulf Vitality. Heretics KC, Giant X, yeah. Fnatic, Vitality. Heretics, Giant X, Fnatic, yep, okay. Navi Liquid, Gentleman's BBL, Pacific Foot. Damn, I was really low on Foot, huh? I think I still might be. Hmm. You know, let's say that the funny still happens. Let's say Cupid still does some funny haha with CNED over. Ooh, that's a tough sell. That's still a tough sell. They have 7 too, apparently. Maybe rumored. Fucking hell. Um, still saying Pacific. Good. Ulf KC, nothing. Navi BBO, nothing changes my mind there. Pacific KC, honestly, Yeah, wow. CGL. You know what? No, we said that lowers is going to be the funky shit. So let's still go with uh Carmine Core there. BBL Giant X, Vitality KC, Vitality over KC, Giant X over Vitality. Am I a Giant X believer even more or less? Honestly, I think I let public perception get in my head on that one. I think Giant X actually. Let's do that. And I still think Heretics makes it through here though. And with that changes kind of nothing there until we get to here. Navi, Vitality, Vitality. And we said we're going to make lower the crazy shit. Let's let Giant X through over Vitality. Vitality barely misses it. I'm sorry. Giant X. Lowers runs. Oh, goodness. Lowers runs can go crazy. Those are where some crazy shit happened. So yeah, let's do that. Saved it. Saved it. And finally, we have China, where they did have a change of note. It was Coconut going over to JDG. So, does that change a lot in my head? Coconut over to JDG. Which, like, still don't know what's going on here fully. And, like, what the fuck is going on here? Here. You know what? I was mad at EMEA, but China, can we figure that out too? Please and thank you. Alright. I think I still have Titan winning. I honestly, looking at it just as a quick glance, it looks the same for me. I don't think anything. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. Still have Nova. Still have Titan. Still have Wolves. Still have FPX. Billy had a change, didn't they? Am I imagining that? Right. All right. Um. I mean, I think I still give it to them over Nova. DRG Titan. Still says fucking lightly, likely. I, I think that doesn't change for me. Uh, I mean, they just lost somebody, but I don't think I'm high on Wolves right now. Am I? Actually, I should be. I should be. Not even gonna lie, I should be. All right, Wolves. You've just changed everything. EDG, FPX. All right, Wolves, EDG. Think still EDG. Billy, EDG. Think. I don't remember what did I have. Did I have an upset? I think I had an upset. But let's do that. Now we come down. JDG, Sheila, Coconuts teams. Think we go here, which changes everything there. Well, I mean, everything was changed anyway. Damn, okay, I guess this actually does change a lot. Fuck. FPX here, FPX there. Spoiler, FPX through, I think. FPX. Yeah, I think I'm high on FPX. FPX, Billy Billy. Billy Billy Gaming. Um, we still give it to Billy Billy. That's how they make it through. All right, now here's our kooky. What is our kooky thing here? What is our kooky? I guess we'll find out. AG versus JDG. I think I'm still giving it to JDG. That right? Two teams that haven't figured out what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, let's go JDG. JDG Nova, JDG, Trace, Eli. Where did I have Trace winning? Over Ty Lue? Is that the only one, right? Yeah. Because they still haven't figured out what the fuck they're doing. Did Ty Lue figure out by now? You know what? Yeah, let's fix that. Ty Lue, you're through. But, sorry. JDG Titan. Think I'm high on Titan still. Is that true? Yeah, I'm still high on Titan. DRG's. Ooh, that one would be a banger. Let's go with DRG. Just because they've stuck together. Titan, DRG. Let's say. All right, this is our crazy. This is our crazy. Titan goes all the way through from here. So over DRG, over Wolves. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait, over FPX is insane though. I said let's get crazy. Uh, but that's actually like kind of fucking wild. And they pick up scary. No, I'm sorry, not that crazy. I think FPX is still my winner on that one. All right, those are the fixes for all the regions. Saving that one because I think FPX still goes through. So you end up with EDG, Billy, Billy, and FPX still, just in a different way. Yeah. So rosters, they should have been locked. We got a week away from fucking China, but you know things aren't being announced, I guess, or publicly announced that we know their teams. I really hope these teams know their teams. But I think those are all of my kickoff pick'em fixes. So yeah, uh, put this back to all, and we'll see. We'll fucking see. So if you like the video, like it. Got a comment for me, comment, and until next time, peace out, my monstrosities.